We're here deep in the heart of the Cairngorm National Park, which can truly be described as a park for all. It's home to a huge variety of wildlife and has a few selected nature reserves. We're here in Drumoosh Woods with the Butterfly Conservation people, where we're going to find a suitable place to set up a moth trap where we're going to come up tonight and light it up. What can the national park offer for the moths?
Well, I think what the Cairngorms is a really good area for finding moths, because we have such a variety of habitats. A lot of the areas are sort of semi-natural, so the way to look after butterflies and moths is to provide a good place for them to live.
The local residents are very lucky to have birds of prey just outside their doorstep. This means that the Cairngorms are a sanctuary for all bird lovers or just general wildlife fans to see these fascinating animals.
This is Corrie and this is Corrie National Nature Reserve, and it is one of the top botanical sites in Britain. It's the top site in Britain for mountain flowers, and again people are free to come and go and look at the flowers, but all we ask them to remember is it is dangerous on the slopes. The plants do grow in rather inaccessible areas, and also at times there could be nesting birds of prey. I think there can be different sort of areas of conflict. So you've got visitors. I say we get about 80,000 visitors a year come to the area. We have farming and we have sporting interests. So with the farming, we have like dogs is one of the main problems, especially now just for the lambing season. So we ask visitors to keep their dogs under close control. Again, if they're going on the hill, we have ground nesting birds, so the dogs should be sort of kept on control on the hill as well. Even though you think it's wilderness, there are still wildlife there. Mountain bikers, there's a lot of conflict between, or perceived conflict between mountain bikers and walkers. And again, as long as the mountain bikers behave responsible and go on the paths that are fit for purposes, they say, i.e. if it's a muddy path, you don't go on the muddy path because that churns it up. If you go into the National Nature Reserve, you go off and push your bike because again, we don't want the paths or the flowers churned up.
This is a Spey, one of the biggest, most famous rivers in the whole world. In tourist terms, this is by far the biggest earner in this area.
What do I like about fishing? The peace and quiet more than anything, relaxation, and it's beach work every day.
They want ski areas in Scotland. They want all industries to stay within the park and make sure they're sustainable. So we work closely with the park. They have got certain rules and regulations that we have to adhere to now, but I'm not against the park. I think it's quite a good thing.
I think fair to say that farmers probably play the most important role and keep the countryside looking well.
Striking a balance between the economy attracting tourism and conserving the environment is an ongoing and everlasting struggle for the Cairngorm National Park and its inhabitants. Where activities like biking and hiking are going on in an area of natural beauty, there will always be conflict and damage. More activities such as fishing and kayaking are less environmentally damaging. Perhaps the nearest thing to a solution regarding this problem is allowing tourists to visit, contributing financially to the area, whilst restricting their movements enough to avoid the consequent damage.
The Highlands has a rich culture stretching back over the centuries. Scottish music is a very important part of this culture. It's been evolving over the years and is now enjoyed very much all over the world. We wanted to show that this living tradition has many contrasting styles, so we took one popular Scottish song and recorded it with different artists.
Oh, my love is like a red, red rose that soon is sprung into. Oh, my love is like a melody that's sweetly played in tune.
Scottish music has been going a long time. It is now more popular than it's ever been, and this tradition has a positive future as so many young people are interested in carrying it on.
Camping is a great group activity where you can explore the great outdoors, but with every marshmallow comes great responsibility.
Aha!
Do guard against all risk of fire.
Do take particular care when going to the toilet. Always find a spot at least 30 metres away from fresh running water. when you do leave the camp as you find it.
The Cairngorms National Park, which actually includes part of Aberdeenshire, is a very popular area for both residents and visitors. It offers a wide range of activities for all ages and skills. People are free to explore the mountains and glens, the forests and moorlands, and the rivers and lochs in the park. You can do so on foot, in a wheelchair, on horseback, on bike, or even in a boat or canoe, as long as they do so in a respectable manner.
Hey, pick that up.
Why should I?
Do you know how much litter is dropped in the UK every year?
No, and I don't care.
The equivalent of 3.5 million double-decker buses.
So?
That would stretch from here to Australia.
Happy?
Yes.
We all have a responsibility to look after our environment and to protect our wildlife and to make sure rare animals like pine martens, wildcats, ospreys and ptarmigan don't disappear. Did you know this national park has 4 of Britain's highest mountains, has 25% of the UK's rare and endangered species, and takes up 5% of Scotland's land? Isn't it great?
It also contains over a quarter of Scotland's native woodlands.
What did you say?
This place really is amazing, isn't it?
Today the Cairngorms National Park is an outstanding environment where the people living here and those who visit look after its natural and cultural resources. It is a renowned international destination with plenty of fantastic opportunities for all ages to enjoy its special places.
In 2007, the Cairngorm National Park Authority planned to conserve and enhance the environment. However, now in 2050, what has happened to this unique and diverse mix of mountains, glens, farmland and forest?
By looking at the damage caused by the huge increase in population to the national park, we can make changes in our lives today to benefit our lives tomorrow.
The government did not make the right decisions for the long term. Things have got out of control. Housing, industry and tourism has gone wild.
The decisions we make today will affect our lives tomorrow, so we have to make sure that we make the right ones.